I'm always watching the trends in employment data. I do a lot of employment work for individuals, and there are a lot of individuals right now who are losing their jobs, and the employment rate it's at 6.4% right now, so I'm watching that quite closely, but it is certainly a busy time. So when we're talking about strikes and lockouts, that can only occur when the collective agreement is not in place. So any member or any employee who is part of a union, they cannot strike while their collective agreement is in force. And the collective agreement is like a contract that their union will negotiate on their behalf. And they're typically for a duration of several years. So we've seen recently a lot of these collective agreements have expired, which has opened the door for wage negotiations. And if that doesn't fail, strikes or lockouts usually occur. So it varies province to province, but in Manitoba, if the wage negotiations or collective agreement negotiations aren't going well and the parties can't agree, the union will take a strike vote, and if their members vote for a strike, then that's what they do. And it's a job action, and it really escalates to try and get agreement on matters such as wages, working conditions. Remote work is a big one right now that they couldn't otherwise agree on. So this is for unionized members. Sometimes the employers themselves can do a lockout, which is kind of the converse of the members themselves taking this strike action. So for example, the Air Canada pilots, like their collective agreement was in place for 10 years. It's expired, so this is the first time in 10 years, and conditions have changed massively since 2014. With CNR, they can't come to an agreement, and sometimes if you can't come to an agreement, they go before the Labour Board, depending if they're federal or provincial. And yes, they can be quite contentious and take years to negotiate. Then what happens is they're kind of status quo from what their last agreement was, and when they come to an agreement, then it's applied retroactively. But that's where the strikes and the lockouts are a possibility, and we are seeing that a lot right now.